Sawadee ka. Today we are actually in Hanoi, Vietnam, and we're going to show you how to make the Thai beef salad. This is one of my favorite salads. Thai food in some ways is similar to Vietnamese food. They use a lot of the same ingredients. This is a really good cut of beef. You can get any kind of beef that you want. This happens to be a ribeye steak that we got, some cherry tomatoes, limes. We like to use a red onion, but you could use a regular onion if you want. Some of these small red chilies, garlic. Over here is some cilantro, mint, and this here is called the Thai celery. If you can't find that, you could, probably even use some lettuce or spinach or something like that. And here is some cucumbers, and we have fish sauce. And you're going to need to have one of these things here in order to pound it. I'll show you how to prepare the beef here. We just put a little bit of salt on it and just some pepper. Just use your hands and kind of smooth it around. It's great if you have some of these kind of gloves because you don't need to worry about too much. Just do it on both sides. Just a little bit of salt and pepper and rub it into the meat. And then we're going to barbecue ours, but you could grill it, you could fry it. You can do anything you want to do, but we kind of like to put ours on the barbecue grill. Just for our beef, we kind of like to let the salt and the pepper sit a bit. You don't have to, but we sort of like to let it sit for quite a few minutes before we actually put it onto the barbecue. Sorry. Now we're cutting up the Thai celery. You can see just cutting it into big chunks. You didn't need to worry too much about it, and that's sort of. So now we're going to cut up the green onions. We slice them a little bit here, down the middle, like she's kind of doing right there. Just slicing them a little bit. And then you just sort of cut them up into bigger pieces. Again, they don't need to be cut really small. And that's all you need to do. And it goes next to the Thai celery there. Now this is the cilantro, and you don't cut them with the stems. We're just going to pick off some of the leaf parts, take the stems off. You don't want to keep the stems. You want to just have the leaves there. And this is just a fresh cilantro. Take off as many stems as you need to. It doesn't have to be perfect by any means, because eating the stems is fine to eat anyways. Just going right. You see actually how very quick this is. This doesn't take a lot of time. And this is the mint, fresh mint. Both the Vietnamese and the Thais like fresh mint. It really is a very nice flavor. Any kind of fresh mint you could find should be fine for this. The dried doesn't really work well. You just want to have a little bit of fresh mint. Now next comes the cucumbers. They like to peel the cucumbers a lot here. I'll show you how they sort of cut them up. Now she's using the other end of just to kind of put some marks within the cucumbers themselves. You don't have to do this. It's up to you. Kind of makes it a little bit more fancy. And then we just take the cucumbers then. You see there's a little bit of peel left on it, which is fine. kind of part of the center part, which, you know, you don't have to do that unless you want to. And then you just take the cucumbers and you cut them. This, again, like most Thai and Vietnamese salads, has a lot of fresh vegetables in it. She's cutting them there diagonal. See, cucumbers here all cut up, and now we're going to cut up the cherry tomatoes. Just cut the end. We cut the ends off. And then just slice down the middle, slice into quarters. If you don't have cherry tomatoes, you can use regular tomatoes. They'll work just fine too, but the cherry tomatoes are nice and they use them a lot here. Cherry tomatoes are all cut up. You can see them there. And now we're just going to cut the onion. We like to use a red onion. Some people use white onions for this, but I just always like the taste of a red onion in a salad. I think it's just that better onion. But it's up to you if you want to use a white onion or any onion you have. It should be fine. Now, here comes the part between the real Thais and the not real Thais. If I was real Thai, I'd put about 6 or 8 of these in to my salad. But I am not sure if I'm going to put that many in. But however hot and spicy you like, if you like it really hot and spicy, put, you know, quite a few of these in. It will be hot. And if you just want to have a little bit of a taste, don't put so many in. It's really completely up to you and how you want your taste to be. And even in Thailand, by the way, a lot of people ask for called maypet, which means not hot, and they don't put many of them in. We have here just a regular wooden pounder. You can get some nice marble ones, and that you can pound the garlic, the fresh garlic, and this is a great way to be able to break up garlic. Watch here now, we're pounding up the garlic. We want to pound it into very small pieces. She's pounding in the red peppers. You want to pound it really well. Now we're going to put in 1 tablespoon of sugar. Now I am using here a cane sugar. But you can use white sugar, or if you want to make it sugar-free, you can use a monk sugar. But again, you keep, you know, pounding it together. Tablespoon of fish sauce. And then we're going to put in 3 tablespoons of lime. Okay, good. And then we're going to mix that together and let it dissolve. See here? And this is the sauce for the salad. Now this is the way the sauce looks. Now this is pretty spicy, and we only put about 5 of them in there. You know, the Thais have put 6 or 8. So if you like it really spicy, put a lot in. If you don't want it so spicy, just put 1 in. It's okay. I'm going to just show you the difference here. This is one we did with like 1 and about half of 1. It's still quite a little bit spicy, and for some people it might be spicy. And this is the one we did with 5. So you can see the difference in them, but they both work just fine for the salad, depending on how spicy. Here is the beef that's been barbecued, and it's very important that you just let it sit. It needs to sit for at least 5 or 10 minutes before you cut it up. See, that's good. You want to have a little bit pink like that, and you want to cut it into very thin slices like she's doing. Okay, and that's how you will cut your meat. Okay, now we're going to mix up. We're going to take the beef, stick it in the bowl, put our sauce in, and put some of our vegetables in. Put some of the more of the vegetables in. Sorry about that background noise. If you're watching my blog, I'm making some sugar-free chocolate ice cream in the background there. You can watch my blog about that, about how to make some great sugar-free chocolate coconut ice cream. And then you just sort of mix it all together. You can see this is the Thai beef salad and how great it looks. Look at all these fresh vegetables in the beef. A wonderful salad. This is Anita from A Bus on a Dusty Road. If you enjoyed this recipe, check out our blog and our YouTube channel and subscribe to it. We have some other great recipes, some Vietnamese salads, and just a lot of other great salads and recipes there. Please check out our website, A Bus on a Dusty Road, and thank you so much for listening. We really do appreciate your support.